Welcome back again. A chilly day for the Cyclones to battle Baylor, but would it play into ISU's hands? 4 straight wins coming into the day, still very much in the hunt for the Big 12 championship game. But for that to stay intact, they need to win their 5th Big 12 game in a row. Today's foe, a Baylor team fresh off a win over Oklahoma State last week. John Schaefer has the highlights from Ames.
The Cyclones break out the black helmets for today's game against the Bears. The Iowa State defense getting after it. Mike Rose breaking through the offensive line, gets the sack. Then on offense, Iowa State controlling the tempo. They march right down the field. Brock Purdy gonna keep it. Eventually picks up 19 yards. That drive capped off by Brock Purdy, throwing it to Deshante Jones in the back of the end zone from 11 yards out. Great toe tap to make it 7-zip. Second quarter, Iowa State defense bends but does not break. Next drive for Baylor, the 31-yard field goal hits off the uprights. Doink, no good. So Iowa State goes back to work. Brock Purdy keeps this one himself, trotting in from 2 yards away. 14-0 ISU. Now after an apparent touchdown was called back for Baylor to review a third down catch that was deemed incomplete. Baylor going for the field goal again, but it's shanked. ISU gets the ball back, and with 4 minutes left, they get into field goal range for Connor Asali. He splits the uprights from 34 yards, 17-0 at half. Second half starts with some nastiness. David Montgomery pulls 52 out of the pile. That's Greg Roberts who throws a punch around the ref, so Montgomery retaliates. Both are ejected. Iowa State would put 3 points on the board. Connor Asali from 37 yards out. Count it, 20-0. Baylor does answer, though. Charlie Brewer throws it up for Denzel Mims. 6-yard pitch and catch makes it 20-7. Back come the Cyclones. Purdy goes deep to Matthew Eaton, who makes the grab and then gives the Baylor bench a little stare-down treatment there as well. That would set up a Johnny Lang run. Hits the hole, finds Pater. The 8-yard scamper makes it 26-7. So Matt Campbell goes for 2. The reverse to Deshante Jones, and it's a pass to Purdy. The trickeration, so impressive. 28-7, Cyclones in command. Baylor does add one more touchdown, but Iowa State holds on for the victory, 28-14. For the first time in school history, Iowa State has won 5 straight conference games. Here's what Matt Campbell had to say after this game that had such a weird feel throughout.
David's a leader, so the last thing that I would say that David Montgomery had anything to do was starting any controversy tonight. I think he was protecting his teammates.
It's kind of out of character from him, but he's sticking up for himself. I can't really be mad at him about that, and he's sticking up for this team, and I think anybody else on the team will stand up for each other just as well.
No one's perfect. We all let our emotions get the best of us, but I mean, David's human, so I mean, it didn't surprise me at all.
I've always said this, for me in coaching, that's why you don't see me act a fool on the sideline, because I think the kids are watching how you respond. I'm an emotional guy, and my emotions come out at different times, but I really try not to be around our kids, because I think the reality of it is they see how you respond, and they take your response and they roll with it. So, I think for me, I was just trying to figure out what was going on.
He came down and he kind of just said, you can't get too highs with highs, too lows with lows. You got to stay poised, and you got to, you kind of got to stay right at this, at the middle ground.
And he talked to us and just put us on the right path, told us to focus and just be ourselves, and that's what we did. We finished the game.